And a very good afternoon here on the 13th of July 2018. Market update video here from Master the Markets. My name is Rishi Patel, co-founder of Master the Markets, the Elite Traders Conference and the Traders Open Day. And a very warm welcome in to this market update here on the 13th of July, Friday the 13th. Unlucky for some, but definitely not here for the team at Master the Markets, given the excellent trade results that we're getting at this time. The trade results, of course, as I always say in my videos, not really the factor on which we put the emphasis. In fact, the consistent execution and the caliber of the setups and the quality that we're getting from them is really what counts here, and that's we're seeing in real time. The money bar strategy especially has been able to filter out a lot of noise from the market and helped us to really select the top end trade opportunities that have taken place this year so far, and it is absolutely genius. Of course, we'll be going over more detail in our live trading evenings. The next one, of course, is the 25th of July in Canary Wharf at Saxo Bank. Do make sure you book a ticket to come along. There'll be a link in the description box. So, what would I like to say this afternoon on the market update? Well, we currently have we've had 9 trade opportunities this week so far. So some weeks we do the market update, there's nothing to report. Another week comes along, there's nothing to report. Here we come along to this week, and this of course is week beginning the 9th of July. And we have had 9 opportunities this week. Now, of the 9 opportunities, we are segregating them out. So of the 9 opportunities, 5 of them are in the live trading room. Of course, that's the standard trading room in which our live trade membership advanced members are able to understand our analysis at that level. And then another 4 of the trades are actually in the Vedanta Elite space. And that is, of course, for a certain caliber select traders who, of course, meet the criteria to want to create wealth from the financial markets. That's the Vedanta Elite space just there. So there are 4 setups that are running in there. Now, of the 9 trades total that we have taken this week, you can see one of them here running on money bars, which is the pound US dollar at this time. Of this, of the 9 trades, 2 of them have been banked already, and both of those trade opportunities are on the euro dollar. So the first trade that we banked, of course, on the euro dollar was on swing profits, which was in the elite trading room. Okay, and euro dollar banked out. Let's look at their, and there you can see the elite trading journal. You can see this line that I've just run across here, which is row number 29 on the sheet. Euro US dollar banked out for a 0.72% profit, represented £710 of upside in the trading account, and you can see that is done on the elite room. That was, of course, the swing profit setup. Very short, sharp setups, generally high reward risk opportunities on swing profits there, just looking for specific opportunities. So that's the euro US dollar just there. The other euro US dollar trade that's banked out is, of course, here on the money bars, giving us £2,446, 2.4%. Again, here on the journal, you can actually see that being banked out just there. 2.46% was the exit for us just there, representing £2,446.88 just there at this time. So that is, of course, banked trades. Now let's go over to the open trades. What is currently open at this time on these various markets? So for us, we're currently running 1 trade on the money bars, which is this pound dollar. Let's take a quick look at it. So here you can see pound dollar pulling back a little bit. Again, we're not really too worried about that. This whole thing is a numbers game, and the beautiful thing about this pound dollar trade specifically is when we trail the stop on Sunday evening, it's going to take us to better than break even. This whole thing has been made into a numbers game, and that now makes the money bars model actually one of the best models that's running across the different trading rooms, because it's now it's in a guaranteed profit space, basically, whether it moves back against us or not. So as long as it holds, everything holds as it is currently, that's going to be trailed on the Sunday evening to the high of 2 trading bars. That is just here, according to the detailed crib sheet. Let's go on to the next account, which is the Liftoff 3.0. I'm just logging in just there, and there you can see the Liftoff 3.0 account. Let's just move this down. You can see multiple opportunities running on the Liftoff 3.0. Let me just make the window that little bit bigger just there. So here we are on the Liftoff 3.0. You can see currently that we have 3 trades running. The Aussie dollar is actually split into two trades because of a small mistake that I made, where I position sized the first one incorrectly, and so I needed to add a position to it. But it is in essence the same trade. You can see the exact same entry price, exact same stop, target, everything is identical. So currently we're running 3 trades. Let's take a look at all of them. The Aussie dollar, there it is. You can see we're running that opportunity at this time, and you can see that that is moving lower just there. We have a profit target set all the way down here at 7172. Whether it reaches this or not, irrelevant. The consistent execution and the fact that will this be monitored and risk managed according to the Master of the Markets criteria on the Liftoff 3.0 trading strategy, concise and exact trading plan with 100% conviction, 0% doubt trading methodology just here. So that's that one on the Aussie US dollar. Euro US dollar, we also entered. Look at where we entered that Euro US dollar. You can see it was entered quite tight just there, with the initial stop behind the high. It was only 62 pips of risk, and we're only running the target down to the previous swing low. So if the price does get to the previous swing low, which is around about 120 pips away at this time, which represents what in terms of ATR? Less than 2 ATR away from hitting its target. That will bank out for us £1,830 just there on that Euro US dollar. So that takes us, of course, to a very, very strong space, of course, with the trade opportunities. That's Euro US dollar. Final one that we're running on Liftoff is the one we opened last night on the pound US dollar, and you can see that that is also running as well. Again, we'll be able to minimize any downside on the pound US dollar at this time. So that's all of the trades that are running in the space of the live trading room. The live trading room, I can also tell you, has a current exposure at maximum of minus 2.12%. If everything were to move against us at this point in time, our loss would be minus 2.12%. If on the other side, everything were to run to its profit targets, all the trades we're running here in the live trading room, that would give us a net profit this month, in the month of July, of 14.13%, and would of course represent the biggest month in LTR history. And that is starting from 2012 April until July 2018, well over 60 months of history, and looking at this potentially becoming the biggest month in the history of the live trading room, at least. Of course, we expect much more aggressive things from the Vedanta Elite, and of course, if you qualify for Vedanta Elite, then of course you will know the caliber and the power of those strategies. They are second to none, especially things like prime profits, which can give us 12 to 1, 13 to 1, 14 to 1 upside on any given trade, is the absolute most powerful set of trading systems and models that we've built here at Master the Markets. But of course, we always recommend you start with the basics and progress your way to the more aggressive models. Let's go over to the Elite Room then, and let's take a look at the trade opportunities that they're running on Smart Money. And here you can see on the Smart Money model, I've just gone ahead and logged in just there. You can see there are 3 trades currently running here on the market. The GBP USD, which is of course £370 in net profit at this time. You can see where their entry was. Their target, of course, much further down. The Smart Money is a specific trading system that looks for very, very large targets actually, and picks out very specific, very precise trending opportunities with a lot of precision and detail. So that's what's happening really with the Smart Money on the pound dollar. On the Aussie dollar, of course, you can see they're also running another trade opportunity, and they're looking for a profit on that one of, let's see, where are we? This take profit level here, 7170 is their take profit on that Aussie US dollar just there. And finally, let's look at this one, which is the last trade of the Smart Money, which is the Euro US dollar. That you can see again, they've been running for quite a while now, and their profit target again all the way down here at that level, which is of course 131. Sorry, that's the cable. 116.37 is their profit target for the euro dollar. You can currently see everything is up, net up, £2,209 of upside at this time. £2,209 of upside at this time. So that's pretty much it by way of trade updates. Let's go over to our topic for the day, of course, which is all based around what time should I place my end of day trades. This is a very popular topic at the moment, and in a lot of discussion here at the Master of the Markets live trading rooms and the and of course the elite space, because we have different clients which have different requirements and different set of commitments that they have, and they're always wondering at what time they can place their trades so they can be consistently profitable. And it's a very, very important thing to understand. So I've made a couple of slides here which will basically outline and detail for you how we can answer this. So let's go straight into that. So here you can see the topic of what I want to cover. What time should I place my end of day trades? So it's a really great question. So before we discuss what the options are, let's have a look at how we structure this here at Master the Market. So let's take a look. So what can we have as a potential option? Well, the first option you have is that you can place your trades at 10 p.m. Okay, so you can place your trades at 10 p.m. right? So 10 p.m. UTC, as you know, 2300 British summertime. Okay, so your first opportunity. So the second opportunity is what? Midnight UTC, which is currently 1 a.m. British summertime. Now, what I want you to understand by this is the fact that we do all of our trading according to UTC. That's why I've gone onto Google and put these screenshots on, because I wanted you to see the difference between the two time frames. So UTC, you can currently see, UTC will always match 100% of the time, will always match with GMT. However, please understand this, UTC is not a time zone. It's a universal time coordination. Right? It's a world standard, global standard, to which time is measured. And what we do is we personally, what we do is we take our trades at midnight UTC, which is currently 1 a.m. British summertime. Now, the reason we do that is because our testing has been done according to that midnight UTC. Right? Arm testing has been done according to midnight UTC. I'm going to show you now the difference between the bars for two brokers using exactly the same chart. But the difference between two brokers, one broker which closes their bars at 2200 hours UTC, and another broker which closes their charts at midnight UTC, and you will see the difference in the bars. There's such vast differences even between the range of the bars that are made between high and low, and especially the close price, which of course is critical. You must understand this is very important. So let's take a look at the two different brokerages. Okay, and now what you're looking at with me side by side is two different brokerages, two different sets of data. Okay, and what you're seeing here, which is really critical, right, which is really critical, is the difference between the bars and where the bars that close at 2200 hours UTC and bars that close at midnight UTC, and the difference between them. And the best example I can think to give you actually is this one here, which is the euro dollar. I want you to take a look. Let's go ahead and pull open my trusty Epic pen here so I can go ahead and draw on the screen exactly what I want to highlight. So you're looking at two different you're looking at two different brokerages, but same currency, same chart, same time frame. Okay, now take a look at this. Here you can see on this particular day, this was actually 4 days ago. Okay, this is the Monday, right? So this is the Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, in fact, not Monday, in fact, sorry, Tuesday. So this is Tuesday. Take a look at Tuesday on this brokerage here that closes at 2200 hours UTC, and then take a look at this bar here, which is also Tuesday, for a broker that's closed its bars at midnight UTC. Can you see the close is below the low over here? And this, of course, the close is not below the low. Now, for those of you that understand the lift-off strategy, have gone over that with us in one-to-one elite coaching or on the Vedanta Elite program, of course, you'll understand this in intricate detail. But that is a very critical difference for us. And the reason that we look at the bars that are midnight UTC, and you can see how much of a vast difference there is, even in terms of ranges, in terms of absolutely everything. For example, take a look at the close price yesterday. This bar, this brokerage that's closed its bars at 2200 UTC is a doji. The open and close are in exactly the same place. But look at this. This had a close below the open. okay, on that euro US dollar. And of course, this will affect a lot of statistics as we do our testing moving forward. Now, I'm going to switch back to the presentation because what I want to do is show you how we decide which time frame we're going to use. So take a look at this. So the key is consistency. You have to pick one time frame and stick to it. Okay, so pick one time frame and stick to it. Trades that set up at 2200 hours, but not at midnight UTC, if you trade at 2200 hours, that's your call, right? You have the option to do that. But there will be trade setups that you will take that perhaps the team here at Master of the Markets won't take. Why? Because it doesn't set up according to the midnight close. It's very important to understand. Alternatively, there may also be trade setups that set up at midnight, like that euro dollar, for example, but did not set up at 2200 hours, in which case you would miss those trades. But then you may argue that may not necessarily a bad thing, because those trades could also take a loss as well as a profit. So the key really here, what it comes down to, is consistency. Whichever time frame you choose, you just need to be consistent with. In theory, they should even out. They should even out. However, we've been told by our senior mentors, and of course through our own testing as well, that the midnight UTC is the universal global standard to which traders are looking for setups just there. So that's why our personal preference is midnight UTC, which is currently 1 a.m. British Summer Time. So I trust that that's added value. Look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon. Come along to a live trading evening if you want to meet us live, see us do some of this live analysis, take these profitable trades, and everything else that we're going to be doing at live trading evening. That's taking place at Saxo Bank in Canary Wharf. We look forward to seeing you all then. Until the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master. Bye for now.